Formula One driver Mark Webber is our trendsetter. Mark, thank you for speaking with us here at Trending this week. What's your first impression of the track?
Oh, I really like the track. I think it's very steep in places, has some a lot of climbing and descending, so that's going to be interesting in the car to feel that. And it's also quite wide in sections. We have a big change in width of the track, so that's going to be interesting to see how we use the track in terms of lines and also with the racing.
And is it true that you're really actually a big cricket fan as well? You went to watch India at the Oval. Did you ever think that India and Formula One would actually go together?
Yes, why not? I think that it's huge in terms of cricket here, as you say, but there's other sports which can always come. I think India have a few other sports they're not too bad at. I think they're not too bad at hockey, which I think they're pretty good at that. So, yes, I went to watch Sachin, tried to get the famous 100, but I'm looking forward to meeting him this weekend, and it's a sport, Formula One in this country, I think everyone will love it.
Okay, so if the sports is sorted, what else are you looking forward to from your stay here in India?
Well, I don't have much more time now, unfortunately, but, one day I will come back here and spend a few weeks for sure. I want to go towards the Himalayas and, when I get some more time on my hands. But this is not the weekend for sightseeing. I want to come here and do well on the track. And but I've driven through Delhi, obviously, from the airport, and it was quite an interesting experience to see how the city is operating. And, I love to see the elephants. I love elephants, so they were really nice to see as well.
Well, hopefully we won't see any elephants there at the racing circuit. Thanks very much for speaking with us. Vicky Chandhok is also joining us now, a man who many credit with bringing the Formula One to India. Congratulations, you must be very happy. A lot of the drivers, you heard Mark Webber as well, say very nice things about the circuit.
Absolutely. I mean, without exception, I think every driver has just loved the circuit, the elevation changes, the whole thing that made Budh International Circuit so special, corners 3, 4, 11, and the whole circuit. I mean, everywhere it's nice flowing corners, long straights, and I think the drivers are just loving it.
Well, we saw that as well. But are there any concerns about security? We saw a lot of the Metallica concert fans break barricades. It had to be postponed. Are you worried that might happen at the racing circuit?
Not at all. I mean, the JP Group, as the organizers of the event, have taken adequate security precautions, and security is not a concern at all. It's not quite a rock concert where everyone's going to barge in and break barriers and things like that. There are 3 levels of security that have been, there's a complete 3-tier system in place, and it's not a concern. It's been well looked after, and I don't think anyone has anything to worry about.
And those cynics, people who say that, it only concerns some people who can afford those really expensive tickets, what would you say to them? How is this going to change life for others in India?
Okay, because critics and cynicism will exist. I mean, you can't drive that away. But the fact of the matter remains that a circuit like this has not put just motorsport on the map, not just Formula One. It's India that is now being perceived. It's called the Indian Grand Prix. Look at it world over. Everyone in 545 million viewers in 189 countries are going to talk about India.
Sure. So does that mean that we finally put the bad press of Commonwealth Games behind us?
I'm sure with what has already been written and spoken about the circuit, the Commonwealth Games has been long forgotten.
Vicky Chandhok, thanks very much for giving us that perspective, and good luck with the rest of it.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.